Hello beautiful beings. In this video I'm going to talk about energy vampires. What are energy vampires and what to do if you meet energy vampires, or you have to work with energy vampires, or maybe your tutor or boss is an energy vampire. So what is an energy vampire first? An energy vampire, and I think it's a strong word, because when we think of vampires we think of somebody actually like in those movies, sucking your blood out of your body and basically killing you. And energy vampires, they don't kill you. So first of all, don't worry too much about those energy vampires. But it's something that is quite interesting, because it's sucking a lot of energy out of you. So basically, how do you notice if somebody is an energy vampire? Well, first of all, I would say, before you start to label someone as potential energy vampire, wait a few days in a few situations. For example, if you sit in a classroom and you have the suspicion that one of your tutors is an energy vampire, look if you always feel drained and exhausted, no matter if you rested enough and slept enough, and no matter what subjects he was teaching or she was teaching you. So when everybody out of this class just always feels drained, there are high chances that this person is an energy vampire. And in this case I would say bring it to their attention in a nice way. There are many different ways how to bring it to their attention, and there are some hopeless, quote-unquote hopeless cases of energy vampires which are just knowing it and liking it and admiring, quote-unquote, the dark side. Just choose a different path, a different direction, change the course, or just sit as far away as you can from them, protect yourself in white light, close your energy centers a bit, and encode them with protection against it. But basically, in the end of this video I'm going to give you a little modality about how to close your energy centers. Just choose a different work situation, or just change the university and ask a medium or your guides how to do this in the best way. So basically, if you have an energy vampire, you feel really drained without no reason, even if the subject taught to you wasn't that difficult. And so you can basically protect yourself by visualizing like an egg size around your body filled with white light. And if you're familiar with your chakras, you can imagine them like having a white glow protecting them against somebody who is sucking naturally energy out of them. And in the worst case, it's just going to make you exhausted and tired, like you don't have like so much joy anymore, or feel like so much inspiration to do something. So it's nothing to be really worried about. I mean, we are all interconnected and we are all helping each other out. So if one has a really nice day and the other one is a little bit sad, of course there's going to be an energy exchange, but that's okay. We are one planet, one system. So basically we are also there to help each other out with some energy here and there. That's just natural. An energy vampire is just if something is draining energy on a continuous, on an everyday basis, basically on a regular basis, and it's just pulling that energy out of you. I would say 5 levels higher than those other regular people might just have been doing it in the past. So there's always some energy exchange between people. There are some people that pull a little bit more energy one day and the other day they give you some more energy. That's just a normal exchange. So it's just an over-exaggeration of something that is already going on. So on that note I would say, don't stress out about energy vampires. Always try to contact them and tell them in a way they understand, because what are you going to do if like your tutor is a non-spiritual person and is such an energy vampire that you have really hard time coping with it, and he's so convinced that basically he is doing the best and he is really, which he is, but from his perspective, but he's really convinced that his belief patterns are beneficial, and actually those are just his belief patterns which make him be an energy vampire by virtue of having his energy field shredded. Because of those belief patterns he still wants to keep active. Well, in this case it's his choice and you just can't protect yourself. But if he is a little bit more open, you can advise him to go to a medium to get a session, or just to start meditating or fixing his own thought patterns. So I would say always give the quote-unquote energy vampire a chance to, hey, you know, you always make me feel that way. And maybe some other people will come up to him or her and say, hey, you know, there's something, maybe you should have a look at it, or it would be nice if, and just express your feelings, and it's all about communication basically. So it's not somebody who has to be fixed, it's their choice. I mean, if you choose to be an energy vampire throughout your life, that's fine, just be it, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that most people are just going to go in another direction. So if you're an energy vampire or you have noticed some energy vampire tendencies inside of yourself, just feel free to work with yourself if you want to, but if not, it's just alright, you know. It's not a judgment, it's not that we have to be careful about them. So on that note, I wish you a very beautiful week, and as always, I love you very much. Namaste.